Hey everyone, it's Adam. Thank you for tuning in to our third update video. In the first video, we talked about how you can stay connected with us. In the second video, we talked about what Sunday mornings and Sunday evenings will look like now going into the school year. In this third update video, I'm excited to introduce to you a new concept and system that we are going to be implementing into this school year. And we are calling it life groups. We are so excited to introduce this to you because if you're around CCC for very long, you may hear us say things like, we're better together, we are best connected. In fact, you'll hear us say, we are a church of small groups. Well, the same is true for our student community. We want our students to be a part of a small group, a group that they can do life with. And so that's why we are excited to announce that we are going to be implementing life groups into this school year. A life group is made up of 2 adult leaders and 6 to 12 students. I think it became very apparent during this COVID season how important it is, not just for students to stay connected, but how students need to meet together physically. I mean, don't get me wrong, social media and technology, Zoom, it's all great things, but it doesn't replace face-to-face relationships. So we're excited that as we move forward into the school year, especially if something happens where we can't meet in person here at CCC, our students will still be able to meet together in person physically in their life group, in their smaller group. And so you may ask, what exactly is a life group? What will it look like over the course of the school year? And the way that I love to kind of explain it is in the concept of a triangle. So we'll go ahead and put a triangle right here, and this triangle represents the 3 sides or the 3 aspects of what a life group will look like. The base foundational layer of a life group is meeting every Sunday night at Oasis. From 6 to 8 p.m., they get to gather together here at CCC. And, they get their message, they get their worship, they get their games and their discussion time. They also get to connect with students from all across Bartholomew County. But the last 30 minutes are geared specifically for their life group. They'll get together and talk about life and to talk about the lesson. That's every Sunday night. Oasis is the foundational piece of life group. The second side or the second aspect of life group is what we call life group night. This happens on the last programmed Sunday night of each month. For example, during the month of November, we wouldn't typically meet over Thanksgiving break. So life group night would just happen on our last programmed Sunday night of the month. And instead of 30 minutes in their life group, we're going to extend this now to an hour with their small group. In their hour meeting time within their life group, they will actually be able to share the gospel, be able to share personal stories of how they're experiencing God, and they will be able to give the lesson for that night and discuss the lesson for that night in their life group. The message that is given is contextualized to each group, and students now have the option and the opportunity to be able to share stories, to share the gospel, and to share the message. We are so excited about this because this now gives an opportunity for students to discover their gifts, their passions, abilities, the outlet to share how they're experiencing God. And honestly, it gives students a chance to have a little bit more ownership and responsibility because now it is in their hands to be able to discuss what God is doing in their life and learning what is God wanting to communicate to them from His Word. So right off the bat, the first 2 sides happen exclusively on Sunday nights. You have Oasis every Sunday night and life group night at the last program Sunday night of the month. And I'm saying Sunday night a lot, but that is our rhythm. Almost everything happens on Sunday nights. But we recognize that a life group doesn't just meet on Sunday nights. There's an element of actually doing life together, which leads me to the third side. The third aspect of a life group is meeting once a month outside of Sunday nights. It could be anything from going to the movies, having deeper discipleship nights where they're studying scripture or praying together, or maybe they just want to go to a sports game together. Maybe Billy, who's a middle school boy, has a basketball game. And so the life group decides, hey, for our life group event, we want to support Billy at his game, so we're going to have a student section for him. It is up to the life group to decide what they want to do for the event that month. Again, it gives another awesome opportunity to create moments and memories, to build trust, and to make it their own. Have a little bit of ownership and responsibility in coming up with, what do we want to do this month? We are so excited about life groups, and I hope that you are too. So this leads me to, where do we go from here? How does my student get involved with a life group? Well, we are going to be starting Sunday night programming up on August 9th. So from now until August 9th, you can register your student for a life group. In the description below, I will include the life group link where you can pre-register your student. It's 5 simple questions so that we can begin to place students in life groups and assign them to their adult leaders. We are so excited about this new system that we're going to be introducing called life groups. Give students the chance to stay connected despite whatever is going on around us. So pre-register your student for life group, and we are so excited to begin meeting August 9th.